live, and it's Bayer Leverkusen against Bayern. The title decider in Leverkusen at the Bayer Arena. Radetzky and Neuer are the two captains. Felix Zweier is the referee. This one. And the lineups for Leverkusen, they're playing a 3-4-2-1, their usual formation with Radetzky in goal, center backs, Hincapié, Ta, and Tapsoba. The wing backs is Grimaldo and Stanisic. Central midfield, Xhaka and Andrich. Attacking midfielders, Wirtz and Nathan Tella. And up top, Amin Adli. On the bench is Patrick Schick, Timothy Fosu-Mensah, Borja Iglesias, Jeremy Frimpong, Maciej Kovac, Adam Hlojek, Mbamba, Hoffman, and Gustavo Puerta. It's going to be Bayern with kickoff for this one. And we're switching to white shorts instead of the usual red. We're playing the same formation. In goal, Manuel Neuer. Center backs, Kim, Dyer, and Upamecano. Wing backs, Masraoui and Sasha Boy. Center mids, Goretzka and Pavlovic. Attacking midfield, Musiala and Sané. And up top, of course, Harry Kane. On the bench, Guerrero, Kimmich, De Ligt, Asnu, Choupo-Moting, Tell, Ulreich, Müller, and Svonarek. And it's Bayern with kickoff. This game will be massive. Just 2 points separate the sides at the top of the table. We're having some people cleaning up around the stadium as there's protests in Germany, all across Germany, with fans throwing stuff onto the field. A couple match days ago, it was coins, like chocolate coins. Now it was tennis balls for Union Berlin against Wolfsburg, which had it postponed for 30 minutes. It's an interesting battle here. Xabi Alonso against Thomas Tuchel, and we can actually see Nagelsmann in the stands as he's now the German national team head coach. We've got objects being thrown in the field, little balls. But that's interesting. Bayern are switching away from the red shorts and are now using white, so a bit of an aesthetic change, and it makes us look even more like RB Leipzig. Game is gonna have a slight delay because of these protests, but well. So far, we don't have any updates about the game being postponed or anything. But Bayern are starting Alexander Pavlovich in midfield alongside Leon Goretzka. And all 5 games that Pavlovich has started this season have resulted in a Bayern victory. Will this trend continue or not? But if the game is going to start here, because there are delays. Very interesting battles. Across the field, Radetzky against Neuer, Kementar, and of course the big one, Musiala and Wirtz. Making sure it will be Bayern with kickoff in just a few moments. The referee speaking with Granit Xhaka. Well, the game will be game over. Nathan Teller scored a brace last time out against Darmstadt to win 2-0. Yeah, this is a very huge match. Thomas Tuchel against Xabi Alonso. There's been no delays or anything announced, but these fans, I swear. Alright, I'm going to be building my combined 11 while we're waiting here. In goal, between Radetzky and Neuer, of all time, of course, I would pick Neuer. No keeper is better than the Bayern captain. but this season, Nadetsky has been the best in the league, so he will be my pick in goal. Center backs will be, of course, Kim Min-jae, Jonathan Ta, and Tayo Upamecano. And while I'm speaking, we're off. Bayern with kickoff. It's Upamecano back to Neuer for Kim Min-jae, returning from the AFC Asian Cup in Qatar, where South Korea were knocked out to Jordan in the semifinals without registering a single shot. Anyways, continuing with the combined 11. Our left mid/left wing back is, of course, going to be Alejandro Grimaldo. It's not a debate. Oh, I mean, Adley almost gets to it, but Neuer can get it out. In the middle, I'm gonna go with Goretzka and Xhaka. And then on the right, Sasha Boy has only played one game, so I'll be picking Josip Stanisic. There are two attacking midfielders. I'll be picking Florian Wirtz and Leroy Sané. And up top, of course, Harry Kane. And it's Sasha Boy, who's actually playing on the left for this one. He's switched with Masraoui. It's a very interesting choice to start Masraoui. And from Eric Dyer, that was almost a good ball, but just a little too far for Sasha. It'll be a goal kick for Leverkusen. The win probability suggests that Leverkusen will win this, but I disagree. Bayern is very experienced with these massive games, and I think we're going to see Bayern win this game. But you can never be sure. And Leverkusen is still unbeaten across all competitions this season. An impressive 30 games. And Harry Kane might be able to get it in for Sané, but just can't. And Stanisic will clear it out for a Bayern throw. No, I was saying, it's a very interesting decision to start Sasha Boy. Oh, Musiala can't keep it in. It's a throw-in for Bayer Leverkusen. Now, I feel like that in that position, oh, okay, that should have definitely been a Bayern throw-in. It's hit out by Xhaka, but we will win possession back either way. Upamecano playing into Masraoui. Musiala. Can't get it. Leverkusen are just packing the box. We just can't get through them. If I had to pick the lineup, well, Sasha Boy is taken down. It's going to be a free kick given to Bayern. If I had to pick this lineup with this formation, I'd have Sasha Boy as the right wing back. He's been very good. He was very good in his debut, and Masraoui just didn't perform in that game. And then Rafael Guerrero on the left. I think he's perfect for that left mid in a 3-4-2-1. I think he's perfect for that role. And so Masraoui there is a bit of an odd choice. Zaragoza was on the bench against Gladbach. I would have hoped for him to come on in that game, but he's now out with an illness. Masraoui, it's play. Throw in Bayer Leverkusen. From what we've seen so far, very positive. We've been in control of this game so far. And if we can just keep it like this, it'll only be a matter of time before we win. But the key phrase there is if we can keep it like this. And there's also no guarantee that even if we do continue like this, there's no guarantee that Leverkusen won't just flip some kind of, like Xabi Alonso won't just click some kind of button and Leverkusen are going to start playing well again. So this will certainly be difficult. And Eric Dyer starting in the middle of this back three is an odd choice, especially given Matthijs de Ligt scored last time out against Gladbach. With a back three. I was expecting it to be a back two with Kim and Upamecano, but a back three I would have guessed Kim, De Ligt, and Upamecano, and I would have preferred Kim, De Ligt, and Upamecano, but we will have Eric Dyer in the center of our back three. So, Topspiel, we're clear. And it's Masraoui, Eric Dyer. I'm slowing it down. Dyer. So, Goretzka, Kim, Musiala. We're trying to build up here. Upamecano can't get it off. Leverkusen win it back. Xhaka. Topspiel has it now. We're gonna need we can't settle for a draw either because otherwise we'll remain 2 points behind them. We've got possession back. Bayern just trying to spot opportunities, but Leverkusen are very good at pressing. Eric Dyer almost loses it. Okay, that was close. But it's going to be Leverkusen throwing. It's a Leverkusen throw again. It's Topspiel. If we can play like we did in the first 20 minutes of that first game we played at the Allianz Arena, then and we can play like that for the entire game, and we can play like we currently are because we've been controlling this game so far. It's just been 9.5 minutes, but we've been controlling it, and that's almost a good ball over the top. We're going to get it back anyway. Sane. Sasha. Tries to cross it in, but it's blocked by Josip Stanisic, who's actually out on loan from Bayern. But it'll be a throw-in. Sasha Boy, the throw-in to Goretzka. Back to Sasha, but Leverkusen win it back. It's committed out by Radetsky. Dyer will win it. And Upamecano was giving it right to Nathan Tella, and that's the first save of the game. Very easy shot from Ali right into the hands of Manuel Neuer, but that's definitely not what we wanted here. We cannot give the ball away like that. We certainly cannot give the ball away like that. Upamecano. It's just a bad pass. Out for a throw-in for Bayer Leverkusen. Grimaldo. Jonathan Tarno. So far, the problem with this game for Bayern is that Leverkusen can afford to sit back and defend. They have a 2-point lead. And while I'm saying that, Goretzka has just taken down Granit Xhaka for throw-in. Goretzka then just redeems himself by winning the ball back for us. But yeah, as I was saying, Leverkusen, they can afford to sit back and defend, because if this game ends in a draw, they're set. There's still 2 points at the top of the league. And it's Leverkusen's throw now. Nathan Tella. For Stanisic. He's going to play it all the way back to Radetsky. Topspiel. Almost going to get fouled. Leverkusen maintain possession, and they're not going to give that up. Alright, we've got it. Sané. Goretzka. It's over. Goretzka puts it over the bar. Bayern's first shot of the game, and it's too high from Goretzka. See, it's a very good run. Sané. Goretzka sees an opening and tries to put it in the top corner, but puts it just a bit too high. And with the positioning of the players and all that, had he put that on target, that probably would have been a goal. But we just get unlucky. Joshua Kimmich on the bench this game due to his shoulder injury. If we go on, if that decision ends up costing us, then questions will be asked about Tuchel's decision. Now, Bayern can't afford to lose here, because if we lose, we're back by 5 points, and we are no longer able to play. Leverkusen. So Wirtz trying to argue for a Leverkusen throw very far up, but it does come off of Wirtz. So it'll be Sasha Boyd and Bayern's free kick, or not free kick, throw in. Xabi Alonso, man, sought after by many clubs across Europe. Real Madrid at one point had interest in him, but now with Carlo Ancelotti's contract renewal, that's very unlikely. It's plays it into Nathan Tella. And it's takes a deflection off Kim and Jay, and it's an easy catch for Neuer. But yeah, that should definitely be a foul. Andre shoving Pavlovic to the ground. That's a bad pass from Andre to Neuer. Easily able to get the Dyer. Goretzka. Upamecano. Andrich cuts out the pass. Leverkusen back in possession. It's been back and forth. And Leverkusen they're starting to grow into the game. But Masraoui wins it back. We're on the move. Masraoui's got options. He's gonna play out to Sané. Back to Masraoui. Can't get it in. It's cleared out for a throw-in for Dibayan. Yeah, I don't know what the complaints are about. It's not a foul. Masraoui's throw-in here. Play it back to Upamecano. Dyer. Goretzka. To Kim carry it forwards. Tries to get it into Musiala, but just puts it past him. Radetzky gets it to Jonathan Tah. Radetzky. Leverkusen just playing it around the back. They are trying to get it forwards, and they're going forwards. Florian Wirtz. Adley's in. Oh my. Upamecano showing his class. Look at this Wirtz. It's just horrendous. Adley's in. Saved by Neuer, and then when Neuer's still on the ground, Upamecano clears in. It's... I'm not even done commentating and Stanisic scores. It's just horrendous. We don't pay attention at all. Andrich just gets past Sané, and what is Sasha Boy doing? He's not marking Stanisic, and he's just plays it across through Upamecano, and Stanisic puts it in. He's never gonna miss that. He's never gonna miss that. Josip Stanisic puts Leverkusen 1-0 up. And we need to turn this around. We have to turn this around. And Leverkusen, we go from a position where we're just controlling the game. And then we just let Leverkusen get back into the game, and all of a sudden, we're 1-0 down. And somehow they've just given a Leverkusen throw-in, and that should be Bayern's throw-in, but Bayern will win it back nonetheless. And now we need a goal. We absolutely need a goal, and we just give the ball away again. Andrich. Wirtz. Grimaldo. Wirtz. Going to play it. Pavlovic. Trying to get us a counter-attack here. And Capier prevents, or tries to prevent him from going forwards, but we get it back anyways. Musiala. That's a clear foul on him. Leverkusen win the ball back. Ngapier. Dyer. I swear, if they're calling that, if they're actually calling that. Adley is asking for a penalty from an earlier challenge for some reason. And I don't even know how they're getting a free kick now. Maybe because no. 5 points clear as it stands. Something needs to change. Something has to change. Something here. Xhaka. To Stanisic, and he's just gonna boot it all the way up. But it does go out and then back in. For Sasha. Rafael Guerrero on the bench. Surprise! That was a surprise to me. I was expecting it to be Masraoui, or not Masraoui. I was expecting him to start in that position Masraoui's playing in, which actually Masraoui's being played on the right, so I'm gonna change my notes around here. Because Sasha is playing on the left. Sasha, Top Soba. See if we get it out. Wide to Stanisic. Xhaka. Oh, out on the other side to Ngapier. Scored the winner against Leipzig, and that's a good ball. And almost 2-0. Almost again, but it's wide from Wirtz. It's just... Oh my. Apparently there's a deflection, so it's going to be a corner for Leverkusen. Set piece for Grimaldo. That's not what we wanted. It's going to play it in. What a save from Neuer. Keeping us in this. Grimaldo cross. Jonathan Tah gets the header, and it's a brilliant save from Neuer. It's going to be another corner for Leverkusen, this time on the other side. We just let Ta have the header. We can't be letting them win headers like this. He's going to play in again, and it's open. Sasha gets it out. It's put right back in. Out. Masraoui beats Grimaldo to the header, but he wins it back. Xhaka, Grimaldo. That's got to be offsides. Wirtz. Dyer clears it right into Upamecano, but at least he gets it right back. No danger in that play at all. Oh my. No, he's outside. Okay. Alright, but at least nothing comes of that. Kim. Dyer. Upamecano. Shots total 5-1. Shots on target 4-0 for Leverkusen. That's awful. That's absolutely awful. From Bayern, Kim's gonna play it back to Neuer. Ta wins it back. Yes. Kim gets it. Musiala, he's got to release the ball. That's going to be a free kick. Xhaka's arguing with the referee for some reason. That's the right decision from the referee. That's a clear foul. Just grabs his arm and sticks out a leg, takes him down. And I can't believe that Xhaka's actually arguing with that decision. That's horrendous. That's a clear foul. And referee gives it, but Xhaka argues with it for some reason. Sasha Boy is taken down. It'll be a free kick to Bayern. Thomas Müller and Rafael Guerrero both named for the bench. And I don't know what is happening here. Someone's got to change with us. We're 1-0 down. We've only had one shot this whole game, and it was Goretzka putting it over the bar. So we haven't had a single shot on target. But Pavlovic is going to play out. Masraoui. We've had good chances. We just haven't gotten any shots. And Masraoui, that was just... What's he trying to do from that position? I don't know. It's easily caught by Radetsky. Free kick will go Bayern's way. And Xabi Alonso's yelling at the linesman. Again, I can't get why they're arguing with these decisions. You know, we've played 27 minutes, 1-0 down, and it's like we're not even trying. Like, something has to change, and it's got to change quickly, or else we're going to be more than 1-0 down. We've gotten lucky so many times already in this game. Upamecano gets it in. Sané. Just pass it in. I don't know what he's trying to do there. And a foul's being given to Leverkusen for some reason. I don't understand why they're getting fouls for absolutely nothing. And it's like they were back in Munich when Hoffmann clearly dived and got a penalty out of it. It's the same situation here. Adley diving and getting a free kick. It's defensive free kick. Ignore the dog. Ignore the dog. Alright. Adley. Upamecano. Dyer. Sané. Just giving it right to Xhaka. Pavlovic does well to win it back, and Musiala loses it. What are we doing? What are we actually doing? It's a horrible pass from Andres. Bayern throw in. Eric Dyer. Goretzka. Pavlovic. I've been saying this, but something has to change. We need more going forwards. We're just missing something in the final third. I don't know what it is, but it's just... When we get up there, we just lose the ball without even getting any shots off. something has to change. We need to start passing it better and just playing better in general. Yeah, and ignore the dog. Anyway. Now gone 30 minutes without a goal. We're down 1-0. And should have just had a free kick outside. Like, pretty close to the box, but decently close, but they're not going to call it. And Pavlovic just has the ball going right towards him and doesn't see it. So it's right to Andrich. Stanisic. Back to Topspiel. Ta. Skrimal to Incapié. Lacano wins it back. It's Dyer. To Neuer. I don't know. We need something to change. We need a goal as soon as possible. Leverkusen are getting a free kick again for no reason. Again. Like, come on. If anything, that's a free kick to Bayern. Like, I don't understand all, like, of course, Leverkusen do deserve the praise they're getting, but a lot of their success this season has come down, like, has happened because of awful refereeing decisions going their way, like that Palacios penalty against Bayern, which was a clear dive and no one can say it was a fair penalty without lying. That free kick as well is just a ridiculous one. It's going to be Wirtz to take it. He's going to play it in. Dyer gets it out. Only as far as Tapsoba. But it's going to be given as a foul in the box. And free kick given. Kim. Sasha Boy. That's a clear foul. And it's given. Alright. A free kick, but again, we need to change something around. Something. Masraoui has been awful, and Zane and Musiala are barely doing anything, and Kane's barely even touched the ball. So I think we need to bring off Masraoui for Guerrero. And then something else has to change. I don't know what, but something has to change. We got to get the ball up the field. We got to get the ball into Kane. And there's stoppage in play. I think that's Xhaka who's down. Can't tell where it is they're getting treatment now. I think that's Xhaka, but I can't tell. This was the goal. Andrich. I mean, we just don't mark anyone. Stanisic comes around and Sasha Boy is staring at the ball, so he's not even paying attention. Then when he spots Stanisic, it's too late. He's already got the ball and he's not missing from that position. It's awful. And Xhaka, yeah, it was Xhaka who was down. He's being brought to the sidelines now. He's going to sit on the sidelines for now.
until either he gets subbed off or he's fit to return to play until he's fit enough to come back into the game. And Eric Dyer will send it back. And Xhaka will now come back onto the pitch. It's Stanisic with the throw-in. Wirtz. Sasha Boy. It's a mess. Everyone's on top of each other, and it's like it's an absolute mess. And another free kick to Leverkusen, I swear. Yellow card now. I swear, what is this referee being... How much is he being paid? That's not a foul. Come on. Anders ran right into him. Free kick. Grimaldo's going to play in this time. Shot there, flicked up, and that's an easy catch for Neuer. Zane in the corner now. He's just going to waste a bit of time playing around with the ball. Goretzka almost loses it. Sane. He got space. Play it out. What is he doing? We're gonna have a throw in anyways. That was awful. Like, we had time, we had space, and Sane decides to just pass it right to a Leverkusen player, but it does get deflected out for a throw-in, but we just lose our counter-attack right there. He had time, and he had space. I don't know what he was doing there. Goretzka. Sasha Boy. Kim and J. Dyer. Pavlovic. Upamecano. Sorry. Upamecano. Pavlovic. Upamecano. Goretzka. Upamecano. Dyer. We're just passing it around everywhere, and we're not even trying to go forwards. We're just playing it around the back. Upamecano. So he tries to put it to Zane, and he just doesn't do anything. Whoa. This is awful to watch. Like, I'm just watching a team who's just perfectly fine with losing in the biggest game of the season. Team that's just passing it around the back when they're 1-0 down. Like, I get it. You gotta build attacks, but you also can't be content with just sitting back and doing nothing, especially when you're at a disadvantage. Something has to change. Something has got to change. And this doesn't even feel like a top of the table clash. I just feel like I'm watching Leverkusen play any other opponent that they played this season. Like, Darmstadt was putting up more of an attacking threat than Bayern. against Leverkusen so far, it's been nothing. We've given nothing for this game, and it's like these players aren't even realizing that we're playing in the biggest game of the season. Like, of course, you can't you can't think about that too much and let the pressure get to you, but you also have to realize that you can't just sit back and defend. And just do nothing while being 1-0 down. Oh, just an awful mistake from Sasha Boy, which he's not been bad in his time at the club, but he just made that one mistake, and it's cost us. And we're still playing it around the back, I swear. We need to bring some stability to that back line. We need to take off Dyer. We need to take off Dyer and bring on De Ligt. Because Dyer is not doing anything in defense for us. Like, I get why we signed Dyer, because we need the depth. And now, I mean, Adley is in on it. That's gonna be... Oh my gosh. It's gonna be... Okay. It's like no one's trying. And yeah, he's onside because he's in his own half. But we just let him go in on goal. And Upamecano's the only one tracking back. Like, the only one with real urgency to get back. Oh, Sane, come on. You aren't even trying. We're not even trying. That. It's a good chance as well. Sane's in. And what does he do? Like, he stands there waiting. Tapsoba is the one to clear it out, but they're giving a goal kick for some reason. This refereeing is actually ridiculous. Almost at halftime, and it's awful. The referees haven't even been that bad, but in a lot of games, they're just a lot of big games. They just screw us up. They just like Andres is literally grabbing his neck and knees him in the chin. Like, what? We get the free kick, but you can't defend Andres for that. And for some reason, the Leverkusen players do. They defend him. Sasha Boy just takes a heavy touch. Doesn't. Let's Stanisic be able to get it. We are able to get a throwing out of it, but it's just. Like, are we even trying? It feels like we're not even trying to win this game. We have to win this game, or else it's over. The title race is over if we fail to win this game. Wirtz is just gonna run past Dyer like he's a cone in training. Saka playing it out wide here. Gapier. Andres. Abdul Gapier. Xhaka. Xhaka passes it right out of play. 2 minutes of added time. We need to just get to halftime as soon as possible. And yeah, we need to get to halftime as soon as possible and just... We got work to do. We've got a lot of work to do. And I don't know why. We just have this mentality that we go into every game expecting to win and dominate. And so we don't even try. And it ends up costing us. We have to play every game like... We have to play every game like they have to... The players have to play every game like their life depends on it. And it's cost us in games. It's cost us quite a bit because, like, against basically every single team, we settled for narrow results. We settled for narrow results in so many games. And that loss to Frankfurt was a team taking advantage of our weaknesses. Same with the loss to Werder Bremen at home. That's halftime. 1-0 down. And we haven't even put up a fight. We've not even put up a fight. Halftime, Stanisic's goal in the 18th minute is the only thing separating the two sides, but Bayern have not played like a team only 1 goal down. Right. See you in the second half. Second half will kick off. Leverkusen get it underway. And it doesn't look like we've changed the formation or anything. I think what we should have done at halftime, we bring off Dyer and Masraoui for Müller and Guerrero, and we play Sasha Boy right back, Guerrero left back. We go back to a 4-2-3-1 that we've been using. That's been working for us this season. Instead of switching to this 3-4-2-1 just out of nowhere. It's not working. And Bayern are going to get a free kick there. The Xhaka challenge, but we really have to turn this around. An awful stat from this game is that Harry Kane has only touched the ball 8 times. That's gotta be foul, not given, because this referee, dude, I swear. Trying to play it through, but Masraoui gets to it. I don't think we've had any changes. It's just... Yeah, we needed to change around not just the players, but the tactics, the formation. There was talk about bringing on Kimmich for Pavlovic, but I don't think Pavlovic has been the problem. He hasn't done much, but I don't think wasting a sub on bringing off Pavlovic is the right idea. Someone who needs to come off, though, is... Oh, we've got some good passing play. Trying to keep the attack alive. Sasha Boy. And we just pass it back again. And that's how he passes it. Yeah. We had to bring off Masraoui. And Masraoui's he's been awful. Hasn't contributed very much. Kane's going to play Sasha Boy. He's going to bring it wide. Stanisic. Working him very tight. Sané. Switching out to Masraoui. Sané. We can't get through this defense. And we don't even try. We needed to change things around. We needed to use halftime because we don't have another break in the middle of this game. Halftime was the chance to get into these players that they need to start showing up. And now Grimaldo's in. It's 2-0. 2-0. It's over. The game's over. Title race is over. Nothing changes. Absolutely nothing changes. We give them so much room. We just... It's like we're not even paying attention. And we give him space. Pavlovic is staring at the ball. It's Pavlovic this time who's staring at the ball and not marking Grimaldo. He's wide open, and he's never gonna miss that. It's awful. It's just awful. It's awful. This... 2-0 down. And at this point, it's over. Just nothing has changed. We're playing the exact same as we were in the first half. And honestly, if we keep playing like this, this could be like 4 or 5-0. This could be Leverkusen absolutely destroy us. And even when we do look to have chances, we just can't get through them. There's no urgency at all. Like, there's no aggression. There's no urgency to try and score. We're just... It's awful. I came into this game with a slight, just a bit of hope. And I've been defending Tuchel, but if we keep going like this, then we need to get Tuchel out. He's not been too bad, but he's just not who we need. It's not the manager we need here. And we still don't even, we don't even try at all here. We've been awful. It's like we don't even get forwards. When we do, we don't do anything. It's been all Leverkusen, and I don't think that's going to change. We just give the ball away cheaply. We don't mark up properly, and Dyer just clears it right into Goretzka. It's the second time he's done that, clearing the ball into his own teammate. This change in setup and formation is not working. I'm looking to see if it did hit his arm. No, it went right into his chest and kind of his face, almost his face. And that's an awful ball, but we will get a corner out of it. Will we be able to get anything off of this corner? No, we won't. They haven't taken it yet, but no, this is just not gonna work. We need to change something around, and as soon as possible. Zane take the corner, and yep, Just as predicted. Cleared out. Looks like Thomas Müller is going to come on. Hopefully that means we're changing out of this stupid back three. Because it's not working. It's... And again, Goretzka gets into the box but just doesn't do anything. It looks like Kimmich will come on as well. Hopefully we switch back to a 4-2-3-1. Because this 3-4-2-1 is not working. Leverkusen have been going down the left high, like, entirely. And now showing the attacking zones. 50% of their attacks down the left. Okay. We're trying. Can't tell if we're trying or not. Like, I honestly can't tell if we're trying to win or not. Like, are we trying to win? Are we trying to lose? I don't know, and I can't tell. Sané. And it's just nothing. Nothing works. We need those changes. And especially the formation. It has to change. Yeah. Andres. Ta. Robert Andres. Super. Stanisic. Wirtz. Andrich. Ta. Through, and that's... Yeah, it's just been awful. Pavlovic. Goretzka. We need to start going forwards. We need to actually try. We need to remember that this is the Topspiel, the top of the table clash. The biggest game of the season. And we're not even trying. And we just give the ball away cheaply. You just... Yeah. I don't even know. This has just been horrendous to watch. It's Nathan Tella. Dyer. He's one of the players we need to bring off because he's... I don't know why we even started Dyer. Like, even if we're gonna play a back three, which is just a ridiculous decision to start with. But Dyer. Okay, we're bringing off Upamecano for Kimmich. So we're keeping Dyer on. And then we're bringing on Musiala. We're bringing off Musiala for Müller. So, yeah, I think we're switching the formation back because Kimmich is going into midfield. And, yeah, this looks more like a 4-2-3-1, which is, that's good. Müller. Immediate impact. Kimmich on his return from injury. I don't know why we brought off Upamecano, though. Because Upamecano, like, he did just come back from injury, so that might be why, but he's been pretty much the only person trying in this game. And, he knows he's offside, so he doesn't even try. Do anything there. We still have Eric Dyer on the field. Like, we've got options on the bench. We had Upamecano, we have De Ligt on the bench for some reason. We have all of these options, and we decided to start Eric Dyer and then keep him and sub off. Okay, now Goretzka's gonna get a yellow for no reason. This is just... Got like 30 minutes to come back from 2-0 down. And Leverkusen have never even dropped points after being 1-0 up. Like, they're not gonna do anything. Like, we're not getting anything out of this match. This is just... It's awful. Saved by Neuer, but Jonathan Tah. See if we get it. Neuer catches. No, it hit the crossbar. The corner hit the crossbar. Oh, that's a definite foul. Yellow card. Oh, no, wait. Musiala's still on. He brought off Pavlovic. That's not bad. I read that wrong. Could have sworn it said 42, but that makes more sense now. Because we're playing a 4-2-3-1, so having 3 defensive midfielders doesn't make sense. And Tella's in, and he somehow not just scored there. Looks to be offsides. But that's just awful. That looked exactly like... Again, one of those Frankfurt goals. I can't even remember which one. And then Frimpong is coming on for Nathan Tella. That's an interesting question because they still have Stanisic on. So are they gonna play Frimpong as an attacking midfielder, or like in that, or if not, what are they gonna do with Stanisic? Like, who are they gonna play there? So it's an interesting one. And they might just also switch to a back four, because oh, and we don't even try when we have a clear chance for a goal. Sané wastes it. Sané wastes it. Look at this. Kane plays out. Awful from Jonathan Tah. And Sané just takes up too much time. And Tapsoba is able to get it out for a corner. Corner for Bayern. Bayern. Leroy Sané. And it's cleared out. Bayern Adli. And they've given it as a goal kick or something. I swear. That came off Adli. That came off, Adli. You can't give a goal kick. Oh, yeah, and what are they giving a free kick for now? This is just a disaster. And this time we actually managed to get a free kick somehow. Okay, that's got to be a yellow card for preventing a quick free kick for Wirtz. Yellow for Wirtz. Standing in front of the ball. Come on. Let's go. To Müller. Kimmich. Masraoui. Kim. We just can't get through them. Dyer. Stanisic. Just playing around the back here. And no, Musiala's not close enough to get to that. This is an awful game for us. 68.5 minutes played, and we're 2-0 down, and we're not even putting up a fight. Like, this is the title race over. At this point, just put all the focus on the Champions League, because it looks like Matisse Tell is going to come on soon. And Bayern, we still only had one shot this whole game. Dyer. Can't get it in. Kretzka. Musiala playing it out to Masraoui. Musiala. Blocked and is all the way back to Kim. 70th minute. We got just over 20 minutes left. Like, we're getting back into this game. We're definitely getting back into this game. But we just aren't showing enough. Now it's out again. Because we can't even do anything. Like, I don't get that. And we're bringing off Goretzka now for Mate's Tell. It's a weird... What formation are we playing now? We're bringing on a striker for a defensive midfielder. Tell. We've got space. We've got time. Sasha Boy. One goal. One goal is all we need to just give us some hope. To just give us some hope and reduce the deficit to 1. But we just need one goal. We just need one goal at this point. 72 minutes played. It remains 2-0. Yes. Adley. Wirtz, and there's so much space. Adley. Wirtz. Ngapier. Switch play across the top soba. Look at how much tactically we've had to change around. Like, 3 changes so far. Compared to Leverkusen, who've only made that 1 change. And Xhaka. Frimpong. So lucky that wasn't just 3. Frimpong puts it wide, but he's got... We're giving him them all so much space. And we're not, like... This isn't awful. This is awful. Like, I don't think we're gonna even score. Like, that's how bad this is. I think this will be just the first game this whole season where a team's going to be able to get 3 points from Bayern and a clean sheet. Actually, not even the first time, because we lost 1-0 to Bremen. A free kick. It's just... Yeah. This is just awful. Only 1 shot, not a single one on target. Ngapier. Grimaldo. Back to Ngapier. Dyer puts it out for throw-in. This is just... It's horrific. How awful we've been playing this season. I mean, yes, we've been good for the most part, but we just... So many times, we don't play with the intensity we need. We need to get Tuchel out, and I don't even know why we got Tuchel in the first place. So there's gonna be a yellow for Amin Adli. This is a disaster. It's like we don't even realize that this is the biggest game of the season, because like one shot this whole game. None on target. Just one shot from early on. Goretzka put it over the bar, and that was the only real chance we've had. It was the closest we even had to having a chance. Dyer again keeps... I've seen this so many times, and this time he just gets out. He just gets completely bodied by Wirtz, who's not even known for his physicality. Tell. Sasha Boy. Dyer. Kim. Kane. It's just an awful... It's awful. Corner for Bayern, but 79th minute, there's not any time to get back into this game. Like, this game is over. Like, the most we can fight for is a consolation. Like, seriously, Leipzig, Dortmund, they've been terrible this season. Even they were able to play better against Leverkusen. Stuttgart. Completely dominated them twice. Dortmund dominated them. Leipzig was extremely close twice. And now, Bayern just isn't even trying. Looks like we're gonna bring on Guerrero and Choupo-Moting, but what is that even gonna do at this point? Hoffman is coming on, looks like, for Leverkusen, which is just even worse for us. "80 minutes played without a shot on target." This is just awful. Zane barely even getting the pass through. Matisse Tell. At the very least, Tell is trying. It's just not working. Nothing's working here. We're bringing off Musiala for promoting and Sasha Boy for Guerrero. We're gonna have a corner here. Kimmich will take it. Kimmich, nothing. And Tell puts it wide. Every single chance we have is completely wasted, and they're bringing on Hoffman for Amit Adli. It's a disaster. This is a disaster, man. The time wasting from Radetzky. Neuer got booked for doing that exact same thing against Augsburg. Okay, so he does get booked, but took a bit for him to even get booked. We need to get more, like even just try. For just a consolation, just something. Anything. Like watching Bayern play under Thomas Tuchel. It's awful. Like, this is horrendous. 84th minute now. And not a single shot on target. Radetzky hasn't made a single save. And unlike when we were 2-0 down at Leipzig, we don't have enough time. We don't have enough time to get 2 goals. And even if we do get 2 goals, like, we're still 2 points back. So and yeah, to be honest, they shouldn't even have been top of the table before this game. And because that Hoffman penalty, Palacios penalty in Munich, was a Hoffman dive. Sorry, I'm not commentating here. Guerrero. Kim and J. Kimmich. Masawi. Kim. It's 87th minute. Still not even a shot on target. This is just awful. Kim, do we want to cut out that pass? But at this point, it's too late to even matter. Goretzka. Tell loses the ball, and all of a sudden Leverkusen have a counterattack because we just don't even try. And now it's Frimpong hits the post. We're so lucky. We are so lucky to not be 3-0 down. This is awful. So it looks like there's going to be a substitution. And Leverkusen are actually going to get a corner. And they don't even have a single player in the box either. Because they know this doesn't matter. It's the 89th minute and they're 2-0 up. Like, the title is in the bag for Leverkusen. Oh, and it's from Pong now. Guerrero. Oh yeah, he's definitely offsides. Definitely offside. They're making some changes here. They're bringing off Wirtz. I can't tell. Oh, it looks like they're also bringing off Ronaldo. So they're bringing off Ronaldo and Wirtz. For Puerta is coming on for Grimaldo, and Lojek is coming on for Wirtz. How much stoppage time is there going to be? 5 minutes. It doesn't really matter because, as said, we're 2-0 down. So, and Kane just passes it out of play. This is like we even put up more of a fight against Frankfurt. We lost that game 5-1. Benetsky. Just end the game. Like, what's the point in 5 minutes? Adding 5 minutes. Like what? for even more humiliation for Bayern. But, yeah. At least we won't have to really care about the Bundesliga. At this point, we should just fight to... At this point, we should only care about the Bundesliga to just maintain the massive grip on Champions League spots we have. Just secure qualification for the Champions League and then focus entirely on the Champions League, because that's all we can do. I'm still confident we can go far in the Champions League, but if we play like this, like, there's no chance we do anything. Dyer. Guerrero doesn't even try. We got 2 minutes to score 3 goals. To win. Like, we have less than 2 minutes to score twice to even maintain being 2 points back. And we haven't even had a single shot on target, so I don't think that stat's gonna change. A minute and a half left. And yeah, just lazy passes, because we don't even care anymore. It's like we don't care. Like, we needed to change this around from... Like, honestly, the worst decision this club ever made was sacking Nagelsmann, and Neuer came up for the corner, which is just a dumb move, because now, look, literal open net, and he's going to take it, and it's 3-0. It's 3-0. Like, what was even the point of going up for the corner? There's no... He wasn't going to do anything anyways. At that point... Like... Yeah, because Neuer goes up for the corner and just gets knocked down by Jonathan Tah. That should be a penalty. But really, there's no point in Neuer going up for that corner and trying to challenge, like, trying to win a header against Jonathan Tah is just a dumb move. That's it. 3-0. We didn't even have a chance. Didn't have a single shot on target. this is the end of the title race. And Harry Kane, the worst part about this is what we're gonna see from people, like the responses people are gonna have. Because I guarantee you, that I don't even know what I was gonna say. Yeah, I guarantee you that as soon as I end the stream and publish the video, that there's gonna be videos everywhere saying Kane cursed. People just like idiots are just gonna say that Kane cursed this team. No, Thomas Tuchel ruined this team. Like, the board ruined this team by sacking Nagelsmann and bringing in Thomas Tuchel. And this is title race over. And at the same time, Real Madrid have also just destroyed Girona, so yeah, those two title races are pretty cool. Real Madrid's gonna win La Liga, and Bayer Leverkusen will no longer be Bayer Leverkusen.